So before I start this video, I hope you guys enjoy my profile picture. Took me about 20 minutes to draw and looks exactly like me. 10 out of 10, right? Anyways, I'm here to explain why high school is fucking shit. I am in high school right now, so I know all about this. First of all, the bathrooms are the fucking worst. When I open the door, a bunch of smoke always comes out of it like a weed shop because of the fucking douchebags in there who try and smoke their e-cigs. Like, Jesus Christ, man, I'm trying to take a piss here. I don't want to smell your strawberry-flavored smoke. Go take that e-cig and shove it up your ass. Also, it's not fun. There's like 20 fucking of them smoking it up, so it's like smoke everywhere. I can't even see when I'm pissing, and it always gets all over the floor. And there are a lot of times where I have to wait to get in the stall because there's only 2 urinals, and I'm no way going to be using a urinal after the experience I had, because the urinals don't even have a freaking wall in between them. And the last time I actually did use the urinal, a guy came up to me and basically tried to start a conversation with me. I caught him glimpsing at my cock, which, hey, I don't believe him. It's a nice 8-inch long cock there. But that's just one thing you don't do. Like, fuck you, man. You don't go up to another man who's pissing in the urinal with no wall in between and start a conversation with him. That breaks, like, every man book rule ever. Like, Jesus Christ, man. And also, if I'm even able to get in the stall, which usually rarely happens, half the time the idiots forget to flush, or their piss or semen, which depending on the day. Sometimes I've seen the kids kind of, like, get crazy in there. But it's all over the frickin' toilet and wall. Like, what would happen if I had to take a shit, man? I mean, seriously, would I just have to hover over the toilet and hope the splashes doesn't get over my pants or in my asshole? Like, fuck you. Please use the bathroom right from now on, you assholes. So I usually take a piss before lunch so I can wash my hands before I get my food, which makes sense. But nowadays, I'm starting to wonder if I even should be bothered to wash my hands at all anymore. School food is literally the worst, and I'd probably get herpes from eating that rather than worrying about how clean my hands are when I touch the food. So let's take my school's french fries, for example. So last year, they were salted or crispy and were in a big bowl. So 2 thumbs up at me. I mean, they're not like the best french fries in the world, but hey, they're school french fries and they tasted pretty good. Now this year, they're cold, wet, and you get even less of them. And get this, they're about as limp as Justin Bieber's penis, and they have no salt on them. Like, what the fuck, man? When a french fry doesn't have salt, it's not even considered a french fry. This is a sin against all french fries. It is not a french fry. It's a peeled off potato. At least freaking name them like, fuck you, Michelle Obama. Why'd you have to do this to me? Last year, they were fine. They had salt. But now, since they don't have salt, I'm going to be anorexic now. Like, how am I going to get fat now? Thank you, Michelle Obama. Thank you for your gift of healthy foods. Also, what is up with these health thing that the schools keep shoving down our faces? Like, when I eat my french fries, I'm not going to get any fatter if I eat them with 25% reduced fat mayo packets than I would with my regular mayo packets. And by the way, you should all try out french fries with mayonnaise. It's like the best thing ever. Just trust me on this one. Honestly, at our school, they serve 25% reduced fat Doritos, 25% reduced fat milk, 25% reduced fat ketchup packets, 25% reduced fat cookies and other crap, and also diet soda. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm pretty sure that diet soda is just as bad, if not worse for you than regular soda. If you're so worried about our generation becoming fat asses, then why don't you serve soda all together? Or better yet, who gives a shit about how fat I am? I'm a fat 600-pound American. Mayonnaise packets are not gonna make me more fat with the reduced fat on them. Like, seriously, I want to eat as much mayo as I can. I don't want to have 25% reduced fat mayo. It's not the same. I want my full fat mayonnaise. Like, please, bring that back, school. Please. So I go to school with a couple thousand or so people, so there are all kinds of groups and cliques and shit with a ton of douchebags thrown in the mix. But the one thing I hate most are the couples that make out in the hallways and like French kiss and other crap like that. Like, seriously, guys, I'm trying to walk the class here. I don't need you guys to suck you out each other's tongues like a freaking popsicle stick. Like, fuck, I'm just trying to walk the class. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't need something to fap to on my way there. I prefer to keep my boner down while I'm walking to class here. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. It also makes me sadder because I don't get any of that. Where's my tongue action, assholes? Also, I hate those fucking idiots who forget to wear their deodorant. Like, I have to sit next to them in class. Like, fucking Christ, man. Wear some deodorant. Put away the camo for a second. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm getting sick of people who smell like shit. Take a shower for once, you fucking douchebag. Like, mate, please. Please, just no. And also, I hate those fucking school pep rallies. So seriously, just fuck them. So up to this point, I've had some pretty good teachers, so thumbs up to you teachers. I've really only had one teacher who didn't know how to teach and a bitchy teacher. But what I don't fucking like are some of the standards that they're forced to teach by. One thing we have to do is a pre-test and a post-test at the end of the year. I'm not sure if they do this at other schools, but the point of these tests are kind of like an evaluation of the teacher. See if we actually learned something throughout the year and make sure the teacher's actually, teaching it. The pre-test kind of foreshadows what we're going to learn in class. The post-test is the same thing, except they expect us to actually do well in it because we were supposed to learn this. But I hate the teachers who actually give the post-test for like a big test grade, if you know what I mean. Like, the post-test is supposed to be an evaluation of how well you're supposed to do. But if you take this for a grade, it's kind of like cheating, honestly, because I'm going to be stressed out and I want to actually do well on it. But what happens to the teacher was shit and I didn't learn anything. But I'm still stressed out, and I'm still going to try to do my best, even though I didn't learn anything. It was taken for a grade. I honestly don't think these fucking tests should be taken for a grade. Also, we have exams around the same exact time. Isn't that what these things are? Like, the exams is basically a whole fucking review of the whole year of what we learned, and the post-test is the same exact thing. So what's the point of taking a post-test for a grade when we have exams around the same exact time? I don't get that at all. Also, what's the point of telling the teachers the evaluation date when a person's gonna come in and actually watch them? Because they're just gonna plan the best thing to teach the kids that day. Well, I'm saying like they're shit teachers. Yeah, they're just gonna give the best lesson plan that day. I know several teachers who have done that. Like, they're shit teachers, yet they plan the best evaluation day, and they're suddenly the best teacher in the world, and after the evaluator leaves, and they're suddenly the worst pieces of shit ever again. Like, seriously, what's the point of that? If you want to get teachers fired, you just can't tell them the date. Get those bad ones out of there. Don't tell them the date, man. Honestly, I also hate some of the fucking subjects that they teach at the school. I mean, like math, science. I know it's important, like kind of certain aspects of it. I know it's important to learn these things because, hey, it's important to gain knowledge and stuff, but honestly, fuck them. I'd like to give a big fuck you to chemistry. Like, seriously, fuck that class. I knew going in I wasn't going to be like the next Walter White and they wouldn't teach us how to make meth and crap like that, but Jesus Christ, this class is pretty fucking annoying. We barely do lab activities like ever. Like once a couple of months, honestly, is when we do lab activities. A lot of it is just bouncing equations over and over again and doing a lot of confusing math problems. I know it's all about the fundamentals of chemistry, but you have to learn. But if there was any other way to be taught this without it being like the most boring and most confusing shit ever, that'd be fucking nice. I just want to make meth here. I don't want to fucking do balancing equations and more shit like that. Or at least I want to be taught balancing equations and stuff. Okay, balancing equations is easy, but there's some other fucking shit that we have to learn in chemistry. It's so annoying. Like, I want to be taught that in a more exciting way. I want to actually do physical stuff while learning that. Like, every time I walk into my chemistry class, I want to shove a test beaker up my asshole and sit down so the glass shards go all over it so I can freaking die and get out of that class. Also, I hate English class, too. It's a lot of the books. I mean, I do well in English, because you can tell by my perfect grammar here. But a lot of the books that they make you read, like, they friggin' taint the books, and there's so many evaluations that they annotate a lot of the books. Like, the Scarlet Letter, like, really though, fuck that book. But, like, one of the questions was, like, they basically make you evaluate, like, what was the symbol of that river? I'm like, no, it's just a river. It flows back and forth. And the teacher's like, no, the river means, like, it's soothing their sins and it'll flow down the river. And like, no, fuck you, teacher. It's just a river. That doesn't make any sense at all. There's no symbol behind a fucking river. And seriously, fuck the Scarlet Letter. The letter A has been mentioned like a million times. I get it. She wears a fucking Scarlet Letter. How many times is that going to be mentioned in the fucking book? Sorry, I just have a lot of bent-up rage about the fucking Scarlet Letter. I hate that book so much. So high school can be fun at times, but most of it is pure shit. You learn a lot of stuff you'll never use again in life, like the mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell. You miss out on learning a lot of stuff that you could use later in life. You also have to worry about getting judged and trying to fit in all the time, so just fuck high school, man, honestly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you consider checking out my gaming channel. It has Minecraft Let's Plays and amazing 720p quality. Undoubtedly the best channel on this whole site. So thanks again, and check out that Minecraft gaming channel for epic Minecraft gameplay.